Hello, good morning everyone. I'm finally going to do the story. I cannot wait anymore. I'm so hyped. This is the second half of Update 2.8 and this is the story finale for Itzaland and the continuation of the 2.8 story itself. So we are going to finish this story right now. I don't know how long this will be, but depending on how long, definitely gonna be over an hour minimum. So this video may take a little while to be posted, but I'm recording it on the first day. I just posted the video showcase and should you pull review of the banners, and we'll start the story right away. I'm actually gonna remove my little avatar from the way of the screen because my plan is to make a compilation with the entire story without me and without commentary, just for us to revisit, almost like a little archive. I'm not sure if I'll be able to do that because it's getting bigger and bigger and my computer can't actually export such a big video, but if it's possible, I'll definitely do that eventually, and whatever happens, I'll continue doing that starting on 3.0, which hopefully we'll get some teasers about. I had many questions. We did a whole lore stream. I made many lore and theory videos, and I have so many questions about the story. I know they're probably not gonna be all answered, nor even all acknowledged, I imagine, but it depends on how much, like, it feels satisfying in the end, and they do acknowledge most things even if they don't develop. That's fine enough for me. I'm not expecting like nothing crazy. I just want a really nice finale there. Very excited about the story. I hope we learn more about the Abyss and about the Saintess and what's her deal. I've had many thoughts during the previous weeks. You can check my theory videos, but overall some of the biggest expectations that I have will be Angered probably coming back because I feel like his soul transfer hasn't been properly explained yet, and the Abyss, I really want them to mention and explain more about the Prophecy Stone, if the Prophecy Stone was really tampered by the Abyss, and if everything that they're doing with the abyssal powers now that the mark is broken. I imagine that that's how they're using, like they're replacing the mark with abyss powers. I really want more focus on the abyss, and I want to know what exactly they're teasing with that purple area of the map. My previous Delulu theory is that maybe they're trying to get the dead body of a dragon such as Akaros, maybe, who is probably dead now, and the Abyss may try to take it over to kind of like reborn or be unsealed into this new dragon body. Maybe it's like a dead dragon body, only bones, and that's why the God of No Return outfit had only bones as wings. That could be cool as well. But overall, I just hope they explain like the Abyss smoke in the map, as well as the dragon sounds on the Parker volcano. I also want them to explain the souls, because the souls are a little confusing. Like Asna says that she killed Akaros to sacrifice to the heart. Let's do like a little recap here. The main questions that I had was like, oh, Asna says that she found Akaros and sacrificed him to the heart of infinity, to the heart of the city, sorry. And that doesn't make any sense because it breaks the timeline completely, because Akaros raised the Saintess, who's also a dragon. So I think that Asna probably met the Saintess, not Akaros, because he doesn't actually speak on the cutscene, and I found that very suspicious. But also, like, the voices weren't amazing anyways in that update. I don't even know if that was a glitch, actually. Maybe the voices were missing, but I feel like it would just break the timeline, so I hope that they address that. Like, if that was really Akaros, then how the heck did he come back to raise the Saintess? We do have some theories from some of the viewers, Geek Pony, Artodis, and Fifi, who were thinking about maybe the Saintess. Just imagine Akaros there. That would be pretty interesting, but they will need to address all of that. I also want to know what's the deal with Wilhelm. Wilhelm is too suspicious. She showed up barely on the trailer, and she had a very weird, creepy voice line where she says like, oh, Nikki, we should we should part ways now. And I want to know why. This is really suspicious. I'm really hoping that Wilhelm doesn't have anything to do with like Mafias or Heaven's Reach or whatever, and that's why she was stealing the books on the Coliseum, but that she may have read about the Mark of the Cycle and now she wants the power for something. It would be really cool. Like, Nikki needs a betrayal, she needs like a shocking situation there. Like, it would be really cool if Wilhelm had done all of this pretending to be friends and she was actually looking for the mark. Or maybe because she's blonde with red eyes and the Shroom Saras doesn't see a difference, maybe she's an artificial person as well. Like, that could be a fun theory as well. Like, I just want to know what's the deal with Wilhelm, because we literally know nothing about her. Like, she's the last character that we need to learn about, right, from the Itzaland cast. So I really hope that the ending is satisfying and that we get to see all of the characters again at the end. Probably, this will probably be on 2.11. I imagine they probably gonna do a little quest with all of the characters maybe. And I also hope that we get teases for 3.0. What's the next nation we are going? What we're gonna see? Like, that's actually the main thing. I don't even care that much anymore about the rest. I just want to know what's next because I'm really, really excited for 3.0. Enough yapping. This is my intro. I'm gonna start the story now. Okay, so this is where we stopped. We saved the shroom Sarahs that were stuck in here, being kind of like fed to this second core or second heart of the city of sorts. Let's enter the golden court. Oh yeah, I was going to dress in golden outfit, but I decided to go with a black one inspired on the Daughter of the Kingdom, kind of rebellion. Going with the Knights and Shadows colors today. Oh my god, they look amazing!
So this is the golden cord. Why is no one here?
Sounds like something's moving behind that door. What do we do?
The soul corridor collapsed, so we came through the Whispering Garden and went through the back door instead.
That's true.
In other words, Moths can't track our movements.
Is it stealthy time?
The enemy is out in the open while we're in the shadows, but we can't alert them. I think we should figure out where the other half of the Mark of the Cycle is first.
Yeah, then we'll catch those moth thieves off guard. But this place is a maze. Which way do we go?
Moths might deceive us, but there's one thing that won't.
Saintess, maybe? Yeah.
Found it! The other half of the Mark of the Cycle is deep inside the golden court.
Wait, she could just do that? That's new. She couldn't do that earlier,
So
but
this
now
is
she
where
can.
generations of Titan Kings lived. Not too shabby.
Momo,
Wow,
did you forget?
beautiful.
There's only ever been one Titan King.
This really gives me the creeps.
Oh, poor Momo. He just hissed.
Darn it. I've searched the whole place and still haven't found her.
Are you sure that girl entered the Golden Court?
Why would I lie? Archeon saw it when he was patrolling. The intruder slipped in and then she vanished.
You've been
Interesting.
to the main gate, the corridors, and the side halls. Does the Golden Court have secret passages or something?
Intruders. Are they talking about us?
Could be. We've got to figure out what's going on here. They'll tighten up security the longer they can't find us.
Imagine it's Wilhelm.
What did this intruder girl look like?
Let me think.
I knew
I heard
it.
she was tall and, blonde, wearing some weird outfit.
What if you're dressing
Oh, yeah,
your Nikki with
the
blonde
goggles on
hair?
head, right?
Oh, okay. They describe further.
It seems the Mark of the Cycle is pointing toward this path. Oh, it's a bit dark. Don't be afraid, Momo. Stay close to me.
Oh, we have a lore book already. Oh yeah, because this is a dungeon. Records of Governance in the Golden Court. This is about the Titans, I think. Yes. Okay, we'll read that later. I'll try to focus on the present time story.
Is this room prepared for me? I just need to wait here for him to return, right? I even brought lots of wooden toys.
What? The claws?
A Lumi carved out of wood?
I think I saw a few more dusty toys like that just now.
Those voices we heard, they sounded so familiar. I just can't figure out who they belong to.
Let's hurry and find the
What?
other half of the Mark of the Cycle.
Oh my god, did dolls have souls in them now? Oh my god, what is happening? What the heck? Okay, we've got some lore books and things. Broken mirror. Oh, I think this is where we're gonna find the ballerina, probably. Unnamed notes. Everything feels like a dream. We actually managed to imprison that dragon-shaped god within the golden court. Turtle Dove told me that when they were imprisoned, they did not utter a single word, but merely looked upon them with eyes full of compassion. There was no hatred, no anger. Perhaps in their eyes we are the ones who never truly know freedom. I have never been this close to a god before. Once we could only gaze from afar at the shadow on the horizon. Interesting. Is Mophis... Maybe Mophis was not even being tormented by a god. Maybe Mophis was always being tormented by the Lord of the Abyss. That's how they got the Prophecy Stone. And they thought that the Lord of the Abyss was their god, maybe. Because Shadow on the Horizon sounds like the mountain, right? Listening as they handed down cold divine decrees while forcing ourselves to accept that our companions would become sacrifices to satisfy a god insatiable appetite. Gods were supposed to be selfish, greedy creatures, but this god seems different. Their gaze reminds me of my father. Can a god love their children just like humans do? Very interesting. I'm pretty sure that Mophis was just being tricked by the Abyss. Today, I went to see them again. I tried to speak with them. I wanted to tell them that we do not wish to desecrate the divine, but merely want to escape our fate of premature physical decay. We just want to leave. Well, forever. But anyways, I wanted to tell them that a child is about to be born. That's Black Sheep, I think. And I want to give this child a free world where they can grow up healthy without ever having to rely on the cocoon. Blue Eyes is deeply worried about me. My body is growing weaker by the day. But we have agreed that once the child is born, we'll let him sleep within the cocoon first until the new world arrives. Oh my god, that's such a terrible decision, but anyways. How long will this child sleep inside the cocoon? A year, 2 years, or perhaps 10? I look toward the dragon-shaped gods only to find that their gaze seem to have changed. Driven by some sudden impulse, I ask them, are you Akros? Across the ice-cold golden chains, they remained entirely silent. Lately, I've been dreaming more frequently. Blue Eyes thinks I'm having nightmares, but I only dream of a flawless child opening their eyes for the very first time to look upon this world. No gods, no sacrifices, no gold, and no chains, just a simple birth, just like my own child. I got to see them every day. Sometimes I can hear a low whimpering, yet when I look at the dragon covered in wounds from head to tail, they show no reaction at all. Snake says it's merely my auditory hallucinations advising me to get more rest. These days, she always wraps herself up completely tightly, but I notice that when she stares at the wounds on the dragon-shaped gods, once she carved open with her own hands, her eyes conceal a lingering terror. So Snakes is probably gonna be evil. We kind of could tell, right? On the previous video when I was doing the story, I already had the feeling that Snakes is the kind of like lab scientist, the cold, calculating, a little bit crazy, ambitious kind of person. Whether it's seizing the mark of the cycle or the soul transfer plan. Everything has happened far too quickly. Perhaps I was so drowned in the joy of achieving results that I overlooked something of utmost importance. Suddenly, I dare not think about it any further. Are we truly rebelling against destiny, or are we forcing another kind of destiny upon someone else? We cannot side with the very gods that used to oppress us. I must talk to Blue Eyes. Okay, so Black Sheep was kind of like clocking that Blue Eyes was getting corrupted, or that what they were doing was lined up with what the Abyss wanted. It's so sad for them, because they were manipulated and they kept being pawns of the Abyss to the end. At least that's the vibe that I'm getting here. Let's continue. Let's just check if there's any other lore books before I investigate everything. There is one here.
Why do they keep me locked up? I haven't seen the sun in so long.
That's so sad.
When will he come back to take me home?
This has to be the Saintess. I think they really captured... I think Asna was that dumb, and she captured Saintess thinking it was Akros just because it was a dragon. And then, like, that makes sense. Again, the timeline would break if not, because Akros raised Saintess. And that sounds like she's waiting for Akros to save her. Maybe he actually died of old age or corruption on his soul after that. Or maybe the moment that she grew completely, that's the moment that he had to be gone because she's his replacement in a way. But anyways, another lore book. Tattered double-sided draft paper part 4. The front of the paper is filled with shaky, trembling handwriting, while the back is covered in a messy draft of a poem. I don't know how I should record this. We actually managed to imprison the dragon shape. Wait, I just read that, right? A long time has passed since the first soul transfer experiment. Now we have truly stolen the mark of the cycle and achieved the rebirth of the Titan King Asna. Actually, perhaps she should be called Titan King Almis now. Princess Almis, who was nearly the same age as me, willingly became the vassal for her mother. Regarding the god of reincarnation, I had only read their name previously in Titan's texts. Ekaros, the guardian of reincarnation, the guide of life and death. That is a massive dragon. They descended silently upon the golden court, gazing at Asna's aged face and demanding that she return the mark of the cycle, which was originally a divine authority belonging to the gods. Yet all of this was a carefully premeditated trap. Asna, Blue Eyes, Black Sheep, every single one of us was part of it. I kept telling myself that this was necessary. Only by doing this can we escape divine punishment and break free from our fate of premature decay. But when that dragon was truly imprisoned within the golden court, I saw their eyes. There was no fury, nor was there any resentment, only a profound, deep exhaustion. I stood behind the crowd listening to Asna announce the subjugation of the evil dragon, listening to the Titan's cheer and watching Pioneer become so emotional he was nearly moved to tears, his eyes completely fixed upon the figure of the Titan King. After solar eclipse died, he had been living like a wandering soul. But not long ago, seemingly because of a casual word of comfort from Titan King Asna, you survived because you're stronger. Do not let those weak hesitations slow your steps. That's awful advice, oh my gosh. He seemed to turn into a different person, becoming increasingly stubborn and fanatical. Oh my gosh, this is pure manipulation. Neither Black Sheep nor Blue Eyes was in the crowd. I'm thinking, maybe, is this like Turtle Dove, maybe? I forgot who was the poet. I found them in the Whispering Garden at the rear of the Golden Court. Blue Eyes was handing Black Sheep a bouquet of white flowers from Adderwood Forest, symbolizing purity and tranquility. Black Sheep kept her head lowered, remaining silent. I ought to write about today. Write about this event, write about the choices of that the 9 of us have made and the companions we have lost from the very start of our journey until now. How we managed to make it to this point. Yet I can only remember that I, too, once picked a bouquet of opal souls, wishing to give it to someone. I can only remember that the true Almis always loved to take strolls in the Whispering Garden. No! They loved Almis. I would show her the poems I wrote, and she once asked me if she would become a ruler as great as her mother in the future and whether she would appear in my poems. I haven't had the chance to show her my newly written poem yet. I haven't had the chance to give that bouquet of flowers to her. The people cry out the name of Almis, the new king offered the throne after the heroes wrestled with fate, and the spear held fast in the new king's hand has finally pierced their heart high above the heavens for mortal men. The dragon-shaped god lowers their heads as the deathless gold pours from between their scales. And so the heroes speak. There is unquenchable fire, the everlasting dawn of heaven's reach, the sun that drives away old age and death. Glory illuminates the entire golden court, making even desire gleam and shine. Yet in that garden where the white flowers bloom, a young girl quietly dies. Her name will be written in the lineage of kings, but her soul will vanish from this world. Oh, I don't remember who the poet was, but they were in love with the Titan King's daughter. How sad. Investigate.
My scales.
Yeah, that's Saintess, right?
It hurts so much. Oh, is this part of the game too? No, I can't talk to them. That's the only way I can help him.
Wow, she was a baby here. She was like a small dragon. I guess that's young dragon, right? From her diaries. But, again, that explains why she woke up with chains and everything, because she was really sacrificed here. That's awful. They just need to explain why Ekaros left again, though. Like, he just dipped out. Dead, maybe?
Those people really didn't recognize me. The one playing the game with them here isn't actually him. It's me. I hear a little girl. Who is that? What does she
she mean by playing the game for him?
Oh, poor Bebe. So she was smart at least. She was doing that on purpose.
The one in the mirror. Why is she covered in wounds? Why is she always crying? It's not me! It's not me! Don't look at me!
Oh my gosh.
At first, we were just the gods' playthings, yet we stole that supreme spark. We were born in the eternal night, but we shall break from our cocoons and emerge into a new golden age.
Oh my gosh, the golden cord's amazing. Oh, they're all here. Did they put the same NPC twice? Wow, this NPC is so pretty. Oh my gosh. I think the original have these marks on the face.
Tonight, we raise a glass to a golden age that should have returned a long time ago.
This reminds me of a theory from someone. I don't know if they would address this in this class because there's so many questions already, but someone pointed out that the scars are in the same position. I think that was during the lore stream. In the same position as the scales of the Perxolians. And I thought that was really interesting. If all the humans who came in the boat had these scars, it makes sense why the scales came through physically on those parts, and that just became like a hereditary kind of thing over and over because of the merge with the dragons. Like almost like the Avatar Last Airbender. His eyes, the insides of his mouth, and his tattoos really glow when he enters the Avatar state because that's like connecting with the insides. So I'm guessing it's kind of like his tattoos are kind of like the scars here maybe. I really hope they do touch upon these scars, even if it's just like in a lore book or whatever. But ever since that person pointed that out, especially with the star shaped on the forehead there, it was definitely on purpose. So I'm guessing the evil god, probably Abyss, did this to them. Really interested on that, but that's like further backstory. Sorry, let me continue. Tonight we raise a glass to the golden age that shouldn't have returned a long time ago. Okay. Oh, she's opening the front door. Great. Fantastic. All that for the stealth. Oh my gosh, Nikki. Yeah, not suspicious at all. You fit in. Totally. She booked a meeting. Oh, okay. Finally, some reaction.
Oh my. Blue Eyes and his son left our honored guest to attend the feast alone. How rude. Don't worry, miss. It seems there was a slight hitch in the plan, but no matter. Before the feast begins, we should introduce ourselves.
Sometimes the text skips on its own, and this is really sad. I'm guessing she missed the bow there, the arrow.
From the moment we turned our backs on destiny 1,000 years ago, we gave ourselves new names to symbolize rebirth. My name is Pioneer. Among those who survived the curse, there are Turtle Dove, Snakes, Poet.
Oh, Poet is the poet. Okay, I forgot his name. How?
I've seen these people in the Titan King's memories.
Okay.
Such a sweet and pure soul.
Unfortunately,
he's
two of
crazy.
our friends couldn't make it. But you've already met them, haven't you?
Anger didn't come with you. Is he all right?
I came here for the mark of the cycle. And because I promised Angert.
I've said it before. That child of black sheep and blue eyes is naive and utterly useless.
Silence.
I came, as you requested. Let's begin the feast, shall we?
That's so stupid. Why didn't she make it seem like Blue Eyes and Ingrid changes sides? Maybe if she said, oh yeah, Blue Eyes and Ingrid are actually on my side now. They're alive. They're totally fine. I have backup. Why would she enter the place from the front door and be like, hey, I'm here doing exactly what you want me to. Also, I'm completely alone. Fantastic.
No more games now. You have the other half of the Mark of the Cycle, don't you?
That's right.
Okay.
Where is it?
I answered your question. Now, it's my turn. If a person is abandoned by the gods and rejected by fate, should they accept it? Should someone be condemned for living as themselves?
But you always have a choice.
Choice? From the moment we were born, we had no choice.
However, there is still someone present who has the right to choose. Wouldn't you agree, miss?
Join us. Share the mark.
Oh, that's what they're gonna do?
The Mark of the Cycle doesn't belong to me. It doesn't belong to you either. I ask again. Where's the other half of the Mark of the Cycle?
Oh dear. This is truly disappointing.
And then they're gonna be like, hey, so Asna. Oh my god, Nikki.
What you were looking for is right here.
At last, the feast reaches its most thrilling climactic moment. Behold our king!
The Titan King?
Wait, so they did use their best,
The Mark is
right?
still-
The Abyss's power can awaken the king. It's just temporary.
Okay.
It's more than enough to entertain you.
You dare use the Abyss's strength to corrupt the cycle?
Oh, dear God, reincarnation, come to us and forgive us, your wretched creatures burdened with sin! Oh dear, I almost forgot. Where is the god?
Golden death and now a sweet omen.
You shall bear witness to how a few poor wretches, scorched by fate, seize everything back from fate's grasp.
Hey everyone, I'm so sorry. I exited the battle. I don't even know what's gonna happen now, but I managed to turn on the song again. I can't believe I had the music off. I'm so sorry. I'll try to maybe, if I have time, start on the Nauts account and at least get the music and put as a background just so we have the mood there. But oh my gosh, look at this. It looks incredible. I'm so excited for this battle. Look at her there. I'm so ready for this. Oh my gosh. So the boss battle is inside the dungeon. I wonder how they're gonna do this after.
Summoned the Titan King? Oh, wait, her breathing is...
Oh my god, look at her movements.
The Titan King. She doesn't appear to be aware.
That's amazing. I didn't lose a singular heart yet. Oh, just as I said it. It was a little bit too easy. I hope she has like a transformation now.
It's you.
Oh, she remembers Nikki. No way.
Of the Mark of the Cycle. Give it to me.
This divine authority. I won't hand it to you.
Is that so?
obsession will only drag more innocent people into the abyss.
She's gonna use the power to get stronger.
Absurd fate!
Oh, that's so cool.
The gods. The abyss. I'll once again challenge them all. Wrest the future back for the Titans.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, I can take a photo of the battle. That's so freaking cool. Oh my god, I'm gonna come here to fight her so many times, actually. I don't know if I'm gonna be able. I really hope we can fight her again and it's the same, like maybe in the Sea of Stars portal. Just so I can take a bunch of photos. Anyways, never mind. Let's focus. She's kind of floating as well, which is really cool. Whoa. Oh my god, that's amazing. I can't focus. I just want to take pictures. Look how amazing this is. This is pick Nikki gameplay, by the way. It's like, oh, do you have like boss battles in your game? Yeah, sure. To take photos of. Okay, we've done it. Ooh. That was a little bit too easy. I'm guessing she's gonna have yet again another transformation? Oh, maybe not. Wait, that was Click's necklace, wasn't it? So I guess her soul did get fragmented, maybe? And our suspicions that Click was Titan King was right? Oh my god, the fight is so exciting. Oh, she's more visible now.
What a wretched reunion.
You've met me before, haven't you?
Oh my gosh, yes. Tell me
I
everything.
think you forget my memory. Over these past
No, I
1,000
knew
years,
it. Ah,
much has been lost.
they're not gonna explain it here.
Listen to me. The other half of the mark of the cycle lies on that girl there. Reclaim it, and all pain will be undone. The great work that has slumbered for a millennium shall again see the light of day. Upon this land bereft of its gods, you shall become the new divine. Together we shall walk.
Oh my gosh, she's gonna
towards
strike
freedom.
them. She did. Oh, I don't know. No way. That's crazy.
Don't understand.
Enough, Pioneer.
This means that the king is still the same.
That's so weird. She had no reason to switch it all again.
Should I call you the Titan King? Or Asna?
You may also call me Click, Miss Nikki.
Ah, that makes sense.
I've been connected to this half of the mark for 1,000 years, since the Veil Fall.
So the only thing that I don't understand is how her soul got fragmented. Was it because of the tempering and the curse, essentially, from tempering with the divine powers, maybe? But yeah, I guess we all kind of knew that Click had something to do with Titan King because she had the same voice. But I just don't understand what Nikki did there. She got Click's necklace and just like made it into some like special power. Maybe that cleared up Titan King's head and now Asna kind of like regained consciousness, which doesn't make sense because Asna was conscient during all of the generations. So why only now she like, I guess she regrets it before her death and now she awoken, you know, feeling regrets, but I don't know. That was such a quick battle though. Aw, I really enjoyed it though. It was really pretty.
But because of the divine curse, a fragment of my soul resided within Click, the cogbud.
Perfect.
So, I watched. I watched as the once bustling Heaven's Reach became a ghost town. The souls of my subjects trapped within cogbuds, unable to escape. The cogbud clique unable to help in any way. With every passing day worn down by the weight of time, I started to forget I was once king. Eternal life is like a fine wine and a nightmarish poison.
Do you regret it, Asuna?
I never judge myself upon my regrets or lack thereof. But if you're asking if I would choose to do it all again, would I venture down this exact same path? My answer would always be yes.
What?
I was prepared the day that I took the mark of the cycle.
Nah, no, I'm sorry. No. Okay, so I did a lot of mistakes. And then I saw the consequences of all of my mistakes for hundreds of years, for 1,000 years. And I was incapable of doing anything about it because I was trapped inside the cockbot body. Would I do it all again? Sorry, what? Girl.
But my sins should not reflect upon my subjects. Nikki, take the other half of the mark of the cycle and liberate my people, for they have been tormented for far too long.
I'm glad. That's an amazing idea. Okay, I'm glad the other... Because that was my concern as well. Like, the Titans had nothing to do with Asuna's mistakes and Mafi's mistakes, but they all were... they all suffered and were out of the cycle. And, you know, like, this is really good. I'm
My
glad.
old friends have departed, and so should I. Remember your promise, Nikki. Let this be the last thing this king does.
Yeah, you did enough. Bye. You did enough.
What's happening? This half of the mark of the cycle is floating away!
Hey, let's follow the mark, which is now, you know, now I can walk somehow. I wish they explained this soul fragmentation a little bit better though, but I guess we can maybe find some lore books. Let's check this one here. This is another Mafi's member. Let me scan through very quickly because not sure if there will be any super crucial information. Actually, no, it's interesting. Okay. Since waking from the cocoon, my moments of lucidity seem to be growing fewer and fewer. I asked them if I was losing my mind. The snakes told me to stop overthinking. She said I was simply ill. Pioneer mentioned there will be a banquet in a few days, and after that, everyone's curse will disappear, and my illness will be cured. I was so happy, so I wanted to write a new poem to show Amber. Oh no, the poet was really crazy. Bless. I guess he was getting corrupted. And Snakes was quite evil. It's just a shame that they died so quickly, so suddenly, kind of out of nowhere. No one spoke, and then only then did I remember. Amber has been gone for a very long time. Solar Eclipse, Amber, Meteor, and Black Ship, none of them are here anymore. We have truly lived for 1,000 years, yet why am I still filled with anxiety just like a child? Oh right, the child. Is Black Ship's child going well? Blue Eyes averted his gaze from me, those blue eyes of his looking utterly exhausted and aged. Pioneer said something and they started arguing again. Turtle Dove forced a smile and patted me on the shoulder, saying that in a few days, Inger, the child of Black Ship and Blue Eyes, would return. I've forgotten so many things. Turtle Dove told me that the child's soul had been transferred into Park's alien body. He retained the same blue eyes as his father, but his personality was more like Black Sheep's. Ah, interesting confirmation to something that was like a suspicion but very confusing earlier, which is that every time Asna took over a body, no matter if it was a man or a woman, no matter the age, they would always be a woman with red hair and very baby voice. And it was really weird because like maybe the body adapts to the soul, and again that's why the Porksalians have dragon parts paired with the human parts, right? So I guess this is like proper confirmation that the physical body adapts to the soul that is transferred into it. So he just like his soul has blue eyes. It's kind of funny. But anyways, that's wonderful. He must be a good child. Blue Eyes is bound to be an awkward parent, so let it be me who tells the child the story of the 9 of us. And speak of those long nights spent in exile. The campfire would crackle and pop, and Solar Eclipse always wanted to sing, only to be nagged by Pioneer by being out of tune. Meteor sang an old Porksalian tune, the lyrics filled with nothing but stars and migratory birds. Turtle Dove sat with her eyes closed, while Amber rested her head on her lap, sleeping soundly. Black Sheep and Blue Eyes sat side by the campfire. He would turn his head to look at her, the bright reflection of the flames twinkling in his eyes. Snakes was puzzling over that prophecy stone, while I was eagerly preparing to write poetry. The poems were terrible, but at that time I truly felt there could never be better days than those. The days grow shorter, yet the dreams grow longer. In the dream there are 9 heroes. They run and run, escaping the boneyard. They search and search, dreaming of the golden city. O moth who stole the flame, when your bone and blood burn away to ash, will your soul beak from its cocoon and be reborn? Where will you go? Will the world sing praises of your name? Have I ever truly finished writing a single poem? I have forgotten, yet I still remember. It's the exact same dream I have over and over again. That dream is sweet and brilliant, like fire falling into the snow, like a dying man catching sight of the sun for one last time. Oh, poor poet, I feel bad for him. There's another little book here. Black Sheep has been dead for many years now. I haven't written poetry in a very long time either. Everything has changed so much. Snakes has covered up every single reflective object, mirrors, silverware, windows. She even wraps herself up completely tightly, not exposing a single inch of skin. How interesting. Covered up every single reflective object. Oh yeah, we still don't know about the ballerina and the broken mirrors. Interesting. And she was also scared of the Saintess, right? Earlier we saw in the journal. Yesterday she shrieked that there was a monster covered in wounds on her spoon. I snatched the spoon away, but it only reflected my own face. I think the abyss corruption was driving them all crazy. The Titan King created the Haven Veil, shrouding the entirety of Heaven's Reach within it to escape the rumored apocalypse. Yet the plague broke out anyway. Not from outside, but from right here within Heaven's Reach. Last night I heard that voice again. Like a heartbeat, like a whimper, like something at the highest point of the golden cord, slowly rotting and swelling. The dragon-shaped god has long been at death's door, and no one dares to go see them anymore. Yet that thing, irrigated by his blood, grows to look more and more like an actual heart. Ugh. A heart that has broken free from destiny beating on its own. Oh, that's disgusting. What are you looking at? Are you looking at me? What are you laughing at? Obviously, you're the ones who are the most ridiculous. You, Black Sheep, our high-spirited leader who promised to guide us along this path together, only to be the very first to lose your way. You, Blue Eyes, just look at what you've become. Paranoia has gnawed your bones hollow, leaving nothing but a soul-bereft empty husk. And you, Pioneer, the weakest among the 9 of us, leaving us nothing but as a pathetic shadow just because of a casual word of comfort from Asna. Turtle Dove, you always talk about family, but who exactly did you ever manage to protect? Snakes, I have always wondered what kind of agonizing screams, what kind of begging you actually heard during Meteor's surgery back then that caused you to hide from mirrors and every single thing that reflects yourself ever since. Oh my god, that's so cool! I wish those things were like part of the actual main, like through voice and everything. Like a flashback. This is such an interesting flashback. That would be nice to see. You have dissected so many things, yet you never dare to dissect yourself. A slave to hallucinations. And Meteor, how much of your kindness was just a promise born from your desperate longing to have your worth recognized? Oh, Solar Eclipse, you're here too. Oh no, he's completely crazy now. He's even imagining the dead friends. A person as dazzling as the sun, yet what you left behind after death was not light, but a shadow cast over your younger brother, Pioneer, that hasn't faded for his entire life. Amber, you still won't say a single word. Even in these hallucinations, you're still like a hollow stone. You're all looking at me. Even you are looking at me, the poet. Even you are looking at me. You asked me why I stopped writing. No, that's right. I've been writing this whole time. I've been writing the story of us 9 heroes. Always. Huh? Blue Eyes, are you speaking too? Something went wrong. We need to hurry back into the cocoon? What could possibly gone wrong? We're the 9 great heroes. We clearly escaped. There is no escape. None of us can escape. None of us can escape. Oh, wow, that's so tragic. I love this. Oh no, this is so scary and sad and should have been in the story. I don't know. I would have loved that, like a Muffy's flashback. Wait, again, I just realized. No Wilhelm. We got the mark of the cycle. We learned about the Saintess, the Titan King. Oh.
Is that Wilhelm?
Okay, that's perfect
How did
timing.
she get here?
That's crazy. What? No. I'm sorry. That was scary. I feel like the game hears me sometimes. This is so weird. That was proper weird. Anyways, there's a music record. What? How's Shipwreck Solia now?
No. You aren't Wilhelm.
Okay.
You recognized me, Nikki.
What?
Why are you in her body?
She possessed Wilhelm? That's crazy.
Saintess.
Worry not. I have only borrowed her body for the moment. She will wake up unharmed when this is over. I promise.
I don't understand.
You've walked with me for so long, but I must walk the final stretch of road alone. I only realized this after arriving in Heaven's Reach.
That makes no sense.
But why? The 3 of us have been together this whole time.
Momo and I figured it out. Malthus and the Titan King stole the Mark of the Cycle and imprisoned Icarus over 1,000 years ago.
No, Nikki, didn't you read?
Icarus's heart is the heart of the city that's powered Heaven's Reach for a millennium. The Golden Feast was their trap to seize this half of the Mark of the Cycle. Now, as long as we return the complete Mark of the Cycle to the Cradle of Reincarnation, the cycle can...
It won't return.
Why not?
What?
Oh my
Now
gosh.
then, give the other half to me, Nikki.
That's suspicious.
The moment I entered Heaven's Reach, I remembered something. I have been to Heaven's Reach before. I lost something incredibly precious here. That heart, suspended high above the Golden Court, the one that sustained the Titan's golden age, never belonged to Icarus. It belongs to me.
Oh, poor Saintess.
The dragon imprisoned in the
Is
Golden
she
Court.
angry? Maybe corrupted?
That wasn't Icarus? That was you?
Because the heart got corrupted.
Absurd, isn't it? From the very beginning.
Oh my god, imagine the
Everything
final
was wrong.
boss is Saintess. Actually, that would be so epic. I don't think they would do that, but that would be amazing.
My enemies, they are all gone. The only thing that remains is this heart. Memories and hatred throb within this heart that I had forgotten for 1,000 years. Now, I have finally found it again.
Why didn't you tell me? We might have been able to.
Yeah, that's weird.
Yes, you said it yourself. That you would be by my side to help and accept me, no matter what.
I think she's talking about Icarus.
But when I resonated with that heart again, your own heart began to reject me. I could only use that cup of golden brew to borrow your friend's body.
Was it around that time? But I didn't know. I didn't do it on purpose.
Of course. I understand. But not everyone has the ability to possess a heart as warm and as pure as yours is,
Nikki.
Oh, maybe she is corrupted. Oh no.
From the moment I resonated with this heart and recalled everything, I was no longer that flawless Saintess.
Oh no.
Yes, that's right. I am to become the new god of reincarnation.
Oh, okay. There's no dialogue.
Is his expectation. My life's purpose.
Okay. Oh, her face.
Why won't you acknowledge me? I know. The mark of the cycle must not recognize me. I haven't taken back my heart. As long as
Hold on! That heart might have already been corrupted.
Corrupted? Yes. Of course it would be tainted.
Oh no.
Forgotten. Dismembered into bits. All to sustain their golden age! Nikki, can you hear it? Every bell in Heaven's Reach is a cry of grief from this heart. For 1,000 years, even while rotting in hatred, it has been waiting here. Waiting for a ghost from the past to bring it home once again. Nikki, the promise has been fulfilled. Go. Leave this stagnant land behind forever. Don't look back.
Is this like an exit? Exit of Mirrorland, maybe? Oh no, just of the Golden Court. Oh, Momo dragging
I'm
will.
not leaving. No matter what happens, I will help you and accept you. I promised you that, didn't I?
Now that you have made your decision, come forward then. Try to stop me.
Oh my
Defeat me.
gosh.
See me. I, Ephia, daughter of Icarus, shall descend here to deliver his final judgment.
Oh my gosh. I'm literally crying. This is the first time I cried with the story so far. Like in the entire story.
Is that a wooden carving of a Lumi? It looks familiar. Almost like it's guiding me.
Our era was erased. So why does the world keep moving forward?
It seems Effie's consciousness has been completely corrupted.
Oh my gosh. I really hope we can come back here after this. Oh, I'm so sad for the Saintess. I can't. I don't want to fight her.
That mirror looks like an exit.
No, you mustn't.
So she is the ballerina then, right? She's all broken because she's the heart. Oh. Oh no, poor
I
baby.
finally saw the outside world through the cracks in the wall. Will he come to take me home tomorrow? Or not?
Oh no, poor baby.
They said my heart is an inexhaustible supply of gold.
Oh.
The pinnacle of the automatons, a mechanical ballerina, powered by the heart of the city.
A new golden energy for a golden era!
Artisans used the Saintess's lifeblood to drive the cogbuds, then used fragments of her heart to make the mechanical ballerina.
What keeps the gears turning, the civilization surviving, and the ballerina dancing forever? What is it? My heart is here. So she is me. But then, who am I?
Oh, poor Saintess.
This heart nourished a golden civilization. But it will also bring about a calamity that even death cannot end.
Wow, the voice acting is amazing. Sorry to break the immersion, but she's really good.
Realizing her heart had become an energy source to be taken at will, Effia bestowed a curse. This is why Titan souls are trapped in the cogbuds, and why this curse was placed upon the Nine. This wooden figure with wings. Is this one of the Saintess's carvings?
Oh, I feel so bad for her.
Find me in Heaven's Reach, my child.
Was that Icarus? Why do they sound so distorted?
Find me Heaven's Reach? But he wasn't.
He warned me never to leave the boneyard, even if he himself called for me.
Could Icarus have sensed something even back then?
My child, this is nothing more than a game. It's right here. Come quickly, good child.
Oh, his voice is scaring me a little bit, but I will obey.
Oh no, maybe he was corrupted by then. So maybe he knew he himself was getting corrupted. Of course, everybody knew that. But then maybe he knew that he would attempt to do something evil when he got corrupted. It's interesting because I clearly remember from the Young Dragon Diaries the part where Ekro says that she shouldn't leave the mountain ever.
Don't you want to become God? Come on. You can play the role of the god of reincarnation for me.
Oh my gosh. Oh no, that's even worse because that's almost like a betrayal from him. But really cool because that part really stuck with me for some reason.
What are you waiting for? I said break that lock. Hurry.
The past can't be changed. Just break the lock first. 1,000 years ago, the Icarus who tricked Effia into taking his place was pure darkness. Neither the Titan King nor the Nine knew that the one imprisoned here and stripped of heart was not Icarus, but the Saintess, Effia. So warm and bright. Is this an even earlier memory, Effia?
New sparkling sands, flowers blooming in the snowfields. Oh my gosh, imagine if we get snow maps soon. Market with gems and spices. That's the boneyard. That's like the blue pools there. I think this is the cave where the kiwi birds are.
Oh, what a beautiful carving! Is it for me?
This is a Lumi, my first creation. You want to learn how to carve wood?
This is the wooden Lumi that guided me earlier. It was a projection of Effia's memories.
I can't carve it right.
Don't be impatient. Just take it one step at a time. Like this.
Later created the snails and the shroomlings. They all became part of the cycle of reincarnation. An endless circle of life.
But you said that shroomlings can't enter the cycle.
Oh yeah, true.
All souls are interdependent, bound together within the cycle. but even the cycle's will can differ at times.
The cycle's will.
If the cycle drifts, the anchor that returns it to its original position is precisely that which does not enter the cycle. Shroom limbs.
Interesting. They're a crucial part of the cycle in a way.
Are the anchors of reincarnation?
Reincarnation is the supreme will. Can it really make a mistake?
Everything in this world can drift, including you and me.
How interesting, because we know that Akros is born with the mark in a way, right? Or he creates the mark. So the mark has its own will. It's almost like Akros is just a vessel for the mark, not an actual like god. It's not like the powers of reincarnation comes from Akros himself. It's all just the mark. Now where the mark comes from, it's kind of like who created God kind of question. I'll see the world with my own eyes, my creation.
I'll have beautiful shining hair and a pair of big wide wings.
Oh, poor baby.
My creation will be a creature of legend, faster than all the winds in the world. I will see the world with my own eyes.
So they were Effie's fantasies. Her grown-up self and her creation.
Oh, that's so sad. I'm gonna cry. Oh no.
You're Effie, right?
Poor baby.
Who are you? Why are you here in my memories?
Don't be afraid. I'm Nikki. Do you remember? You're Effie. This is your subconscious memory. It's not real.
My head hurts. I am... Who am I? Suspended by fate, will blurred. The golden age of my enemies rolled. Only one's broken heart can return.
No, that's not right. This is just a machine powered by your heart, not the real you.
But we are all prisoners of fate.
Oh my gosh, I'm crying again.
Me too.
It's useless.
Oh, I feel so bad for Saintess. Weird that there is no Astlings in the dungeons. Maybe they will be in here later.
Crushed by countless versions of myself until I could barely breathe. And then... crack.
Oh no. Wow.
In the mirror, reflections appear. False ones, true ones, and versions seen through others' eyes.
Remember? We made a promise. No matter what happens, I will be by your side, helping you and accepting you.
Nikki. I failed his expectations. I failed to become a god. Failed to get revenge. Everything is... Destroy it. And we can start anew. Destroy this place. Destroy everything. Destroy... my
cowardly self.
Your consciousness has flooded the Golden Court. Through it, I saw your past. I saw the little figure you carved, remember? That's who you imagined you'd grow up to be when you were little.
Who I imagined I'd be.
A wooden Lumi carving? How did it get here? Is this his gift? I lost it.
It's not a carving. You are...
Icarus!
Icarus.
Loftia!
No, don't come any closer. Don't look at me.
Oh no.
This is what I once imagined.
You're Icarus, aren't you? This whole time, you've been guiding me to save her. You never forgot what the Saintess wanted to become when she was a child. You never gave up on her. Neither have I.
Imagined creation.
I told you already. I won't leave you behind alone.
He hasn't come back in such a long time. But it's so dangerous outside, and I'm too scared to go out.
Hello, Effia.
How do you know my name?
I've been looking for you all this time.
Looking for me? But I've been here all along.
She has a little pink nose. That's so cute.
Oh, but you're so pretty. Your hair is sparkling, and your wings are so wide and big. It's almost like... Wait a second. You're not me from the future, are you?
No. I'm merely a witness to your story. The future you is very brave and very strong.
Aww.
Why are you crying?
Poor Nikki.
Your wings, do they hurt?
Yes, they hurt very much. But wounds always heal. The future you isn't afraid of pain. And neither am I.
In the future, do I go to lots of new places and meet new friends?
The future you will walk out of the boneyard, carrying the blessings of your Parksolian friends. You'll find a group of adorable shroomling friends. They respect you and accept you. And though it will be brief, you'll find a new home. You'll promise someone you'll learn the truth. You'll go on an adventure with her. You'll go to lots of places together, seeing the sparkling sands of the sea And the flowers blooming in the snowfields.
That's what he told me too. Future me must be really happy. Oh, right! In the future, I must have become the god of reincarnation already, right?
Do you want to become a god?
Of course! After all, that is his expectation for me. But for right now, I feel like it's okay if I don't become a god.
It's interesting how they talk about becoming a god, almost like it's a choice or something that they can do to become that. So it really is like all the power surrounding the monarch itself. But then I wonder if every god is like that, or it's just in their case.
Even though that might let him down.
Oh, there's no audio. What do you think? Even if I don't become a god, can I still have those futures you talked about?
You certainly will. Because this time, you found your heart again.
Oh, it's the gift he carved for me. I thought it was lost forever.
I'm sorry.
What was that sound?
An expectation that was not let down.
I'm sorry for leaving you here all alone for so long.
Let's go, Effia. This is...
Oh my gosh.
The mark of the cycle is out of control.
The mark of the cycle has a will bigger than the gods. I can't fix it.
Bigger than the gods.
Wait, I remember Icarus saying, even the cycle's will can differ at times. The anchor is precisely that which does not enter the cycle. The shroomlings. hope that every living soul on this land will find their way home. Evia?
Wilhelm? I haven't seen her for days.
Days?
Let's see what she said.
It's just a shame that the veil that I was using, the mouth was clipping through all the time, distracting me a little bit. I'll have to remember to not use this on the story quest anymore. My hands are shaking so badly, I keep hitting the wrong keys. Nikki, hurry, I'm at the Heaven's Reach Pizza. Heaven's Reach Palace. Heaven's Reach Pajamas. For Wilhelm. Pizza at the palace in your pajamas. You've been busy non-stop ever since everything that happened. Have you been getting enough rest? I don't have much choice with Heaven's Reach opening to the public and the mountain of work Moth left behind. Now I really know what it means to be so busy your hands start shaking. So all of the teasers of Moth is like inviting you to be in Heaven's Reach like a touristic kind of thing was actually the ending of the story. Anyway, no time to chat. Why don't you and Momo come take a look? I'll be at Heaven's Reach Pizza. Can't wait. We're heading over to the plaza now.
It's so lively!
Quite the go-getter, new manager of Mothis.
Forget Mothis. Call us. Protection Association of the Terra Alliance Ancient Civilization Site number 128.
That's a bit long, but anyways.
Ancient Site number 128. Wait, Heaven's Reach is now...
That's right. The application I submitted to the Terra Alliance Adventure Association was approved. Of course, it helps that Swanara flies fast.
So that's a little weird. Like Wilhelm was just there to be possessed. Like that's it. There was so much mystery before. Why is she even in Heaven's Reach?
Today is the official opening of this legendary Golden City.
Okay. Sure. Congrats.
You've applied for Heaven's Reach to become an ancient civilization site and establish the Protection Association in just a few days.
Yeah, that's impressive. Nah, winning against bureaucracy, that's way more impressive than saving the world, to be honest. That's a lot harder.
Have you rested? Are you feeling okay?
I'm fine, don't worry. I don't think your Saintess friend ever intended to hurt me.
Okay, so she does know.
Wait. Where are the signs outside of the main gate? This is our opening day. If adventurers can't find the entrance, it's your fault.
If they can miss a gate as big as Heaven's Reach is, maybe they shouldn't be adventurers to begin with.
That's a good point.
It seems quite a few Mothis members chose to stay in Heaven's Reach.
Most who stayed are young people. They were born in Heaven's Reach and they have never seen the outside world.
Oh my gosh.
They could only live the way they were told.
Oh no.
They keep doing what's right, but they never think about what they want.
That's so sad.
Doesn't that sound a bit like Shroom Sarah's? They were both kept in Heaven's Reach.
To tell you the truth, I'm just like them. A child of Heaven's Reach. But my mother took me and fled, allowing me to see the world outside.
So that's why you came to Itzaland, to learn more about Heaven's Reach.
Why was she so sus about it though? She could just say, oh, I want to see that place, the legendary place, and that's it.
Although my parents' matter isn't resolved, seeing these Mothis
Ah.
members who are about my age feels complicated.
Oh, so she still has some sort of mission or something.
Now, they have the chance to choose their own lives, just like you did.
That's
this
good.
is wonderful.
Exactly. I told them that the world is huge, more than 10,000 times the size of Heaven's Reach. If you haven't decided on your next adventure, why don't you stay here for a bit? This golden city will see countless travelers. I'm sure you'd meet lots of people and hear tons of stories here.
It's kind of sweet that she was born in Heaven's Reach, so she loves flying on a bird, just kind of like how they fly on mechanical birds.
When you find a place you want to go, you can set off at any time.
I see, so we don't have a teasing of the next spot that we're going at.
So magnificent.
Oh, okay,
So
there's already
complete.
people visiting, okay.
I'm the owner of Oranini General Store. Thanks to your funding, I did it! I found the legendary Golden City!
Yeah, it's only Baba and the others!
I wonder if Wilhelm will stay here now. Once the Protection Association stabilizes and I've investigated my parents' past, I'll have to find an excuse to slip away. It's odd though, it feels like they a little bit rushed, like they didn't have enough time to develop her mission, so she was kind of like on the background this time, and we may hear from her mission maybe over the next few updates. I'm guessing like on 2.9, 2.10, and maybe even 2.11 will be around Heaven's Reach, just investigating these kind of like other threads that weren't really closed. I just thought that she would be more important than she was. I felt like a little bit dismissive.
Your Excellency! Your Meowliness!
Domi Baba, long time no see. Is everyone in Spira doing well?
Everyone's great. They miss you dearly. We had a big fruit harvest a little while ago. Mr. Abutata said he wanted to save some for you.
Oh no, we're gonna go back. Because we need to unlock the last building ability. Oh no. So one of those will probably be in Spira or Elderwood Forest or something. Maybe we'll build in Heaven's Reach or Boneyard.
Oh, don't mind if we do.
We heard the Titan City reappeared and followed some adventurers to take a look. I never thought I'd see you here. Migugu and the others are gonna ask me a million questions about you when I'm back. They talk about the Saintess every day.
Oh.
The Saintess.
Hmm.
Huh? Huh?
You're like, what the heck is that? It's giving the Spider-Man meme.
Whoa, that was so in sync. Did you plan that? Huh? Why isn't 4-2 here? Oh, I know. Must be spacing out again.
Let's go. I'll leave this place to the Shroomsaras and the Shroomlings. Let's go find 4-2.
Nikki, you're back. Click used to sit here with me and read, just like you're doing now.
Oh yeah, Click.
I always asked Click so many questions, though they never answered. Nikki, I asked you 2 questions before.
Life and lies.
I remember. First, you asked if being unhappy and defective were the same thing.
I always have so many questions, so I keep reading. I once thought books would tell me everything. You made me realize that answers are also hidden in the things we experience and the people we meet. For example, the meaning of friends is to listen, to understand, and to no longer be lonely. The meaning of tears is to tell us that every emotion is precious. Meeting Click taught me that death has so much meaning. It doesn't signify an ending, it brings new life with it too. But even if I were to gather every word together, exhausting every page of the dictionary, I'd still have one question. What is the meaning of life? But I think this time, I don't need to ask you anymore.
Oh.
You don't need to think about it? You have an answer? Not yet. Perhaps there will never be an answer.
She's so sweet.
It's just like you told me. There are so many places in this wide world for me to search for it. Isn't that right?
Yes. The world is so big. Bigger than 10,000 Heaven's Reaches.
Yes, I want to leave Heaven's Reach and see the world outside. I want to see if the places written in books actually exist. I want to know if the Starry Sky's laws are really as precise as Gear's. I want to find my answer within my own life. And I'll bring Click's share along with me.
Aww.
I'm the same, 4-2. Momo and I will keep adventuring too. We'll carry our friend's wish.
Is your friend a cogbud too?
He's... well... He's a guy with horns on his head who always lies.
A person with horns. I saw someone like that at the golden hour.
Of course. But what interesting to me is that there is tons of Parksolians in Heaven's Reach. This conversation makes no sense.
Did our friends from the boneyard come over too? Momo, let's go check it out.
Yeah.
Bye, Nikki. I hope you find your answer too.
Oh, here's Mago.
Nikki, hello.
You're here too. How's everyone back in the boneyard?
He has his fancy cape.
The mark of the cycle has returned to the cradle of reincarnation. Order is finally restored, thanks to you. The soul rift that plagued the Parksolians for centuries has begun to heal. Maybe in another 100 years, it will vanish entirely. Oh, there is actually another reason why I came here.
It sounded so funny for some reason. I don't know, that was such a funny delivery.
It's Angert.
Yeah.
Angert. I know he was rarely ever serious.
Nikki.
But he was one of the bravest people I've ever known. Without his sacrifice, we never could have thwarted the conspiracy of the Nine. And this disaster would never have ended.
May he rest in peace. He will be remembered. May he rest in peace.
I hope he rests in peace.
Nikki, don't be too sad.
Poor Momo.
Angert was our friend.
Oh, poor baby.
If you keep making such a racket, you're going to be turned into a soul can, you know?
This slow-mo entry, what the heck is that?
Angert?
Okay, so now this is the time where I'm really honest with you, and I actually was mildly spoiled. I knew before starting the story, very unfortunately. Even though I'm doing the story the first day, I did not escape spoilers, and I unfortunately already knew that Angert was alive. But that's fine because like I didn't really care that much. But I'm finding just so comic the way that they introduced this. So the whole dialogue is so funny, especially because I knew, but I didn't want to say that I was already spoiled before starting because I didn't want to ruin the experience for you if you're just watching and you, I don't know, maybe you're not playing and you're just watching for the first time. But yeah, sadly I already knew, but I thought it was really cool that they brought him back because it already made sense. Like, again, it was just logical, right? Like, it's like I mentioned at the beginning of the video, it was already my theory. I have a bunch of videos talking about that. I even have a full shorts that I posted just about the reasons why Angert should be back. And I never really thought that he was dead for, like, not even for a second. Even if they did kill him, I personally wouldn't mind. I feel like it's nice for Nikki to have like real stakes and real, like, you know, like a real consequence to her and the actions of the people around her as well. But at the same time, I'm happy that he's brought back because I know a lot of people were sad about that, and he's a nice character. I like him now, so that's nice. It's wholesome that they are ending the Itzaland story like that, and it ends in a little bit of a lighter tone because it was quite sad, especially the part of the Saintess there. But yeah.
What? You're a ghost?
Momo.
I was right, wasn't I, Miguel? These two are so happy to see me, they can't even speak straight.
I shouldn't have gotten your soul back so early. I should have let you lie there for another 10 days or so.
Oh my god, they're so married.
Here's what happened.
So when the marks of the cycle merged into one, Zappy recognized Angert's soul within the soul surge and guided it back to the boneyard?
Oh. So when the mark of... Hold on, let me read that again. When the mark of the cycle merged into one, Zappy recognized Angert's soul. That's kind of random as hell, but anyways. within the soul surge and guided it back to the boneyard. So he was going to the cycle of reincarnation, even though he was trapped in the soul corridor. I guess they're not gonna explain this. That's a shame. I wish they gave more time to explain Ingert's soul situation there. Never mind. You know what? Never mind.
Yes. Coincidentally, you asked that swan to bring Ingert's body back.
Yes.
It could be the soul and body weren't separated for long, or maybe his soul is unique. Regardless, he's back from the dead.
Nikki, Momo, thank you. Not only did you fulfill my dying wish and save Itzaland, but you even sent me home after my death. Hey, stop that!
Darn it! You're back, and yet you still tried to scare us! Take this!
Oh, poor Momo baby.
Ow, ow, ow! I'm your fragile ally who just died once, remember? Your meowliness. Please have mercy.
You've worked hard, Nikki. It's finally
That's cute.
all over.
From Elderwood Forest and Spira to the Boneyard and Heaven's Reach. The order of this once chaotic land is finally back on track. The stories hidden for 1,000 years have finally come to an end. In this land without gods, everyone still has a reason to see tomorrow.
Aww.
And tomorrow's a long way off.
I'm just really sad I didn't take a picture of the Saintess. Damn it. So cute. Oh, I love this ending.
Nikki, there's one thing I still don't get. Aren't miracle outfits the work of the gods? How was it made with the Titan King's help when it came time to correct the mark of the cycle?
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. There's so many questions unanswered that was one of the smallest ones, but anyways.
Well, as far back as 1,000 years ago, when gods and mortals coexisted, Asna, who created the Golden Age and allowed countless Titans to live and work in peace, was the god in the hearts of the Titans. Perhaps back then, Icarus also saw the aura unique to a human king within her. This light was always obscured by obsession. When she truly let go of that obsession and decided to protect this land, the miracle finally happened. Maybe a mortal body can indeed rival the gods. Now, the story of Itzaland has come to an end, and it's time for us to set out. It's just that...
What's wrong, Nikki?
Nothing. I was just thinking... 1,000 years ago, the sunset that descended upon this golden city must have been just as beautiful as it is now. Right, Momo?
You say that like we saw it with our own eyes.
Yeah, so they're not gonna resolve this, but that's okay. That was something that they could resolve over multiple chapters, I suppose. Wow, really loved the ending. Oh, that's an amazing one. We need that. Hi, I'm back. So for my final thoughts, I have many thoughts and many questions unanswered, which is a shame. Overall, I liked it. I liked the story. I really enjoyed the ending. most of all. The Saintess part, I've cried so much. I had to mute because it was so hard. Like, just seeing how she suffered so much. And I really like the Saint Ephia's character overall. Really cute to see her as a dragon baby. Was unexpected. I was really convinced that they were never going to model a drag. But very, very glad to see. Really loved the battles. Really loved how we had to fight Saintess. Like, overall, the ending, ever since we got to the Saintess part towards the conclusion, really, really good. Really enjoyed it. Loved the cutscene at the end as well. I wish they had done that for Wishfield as well. Maybe they didn't, I forgot, but I don't remember having like a cute little 2D cutscene like that for the conclusion about the characters and everything. We had a lot better character development as well in this Itzaland story. And overall, not perfect. Still a lot to improve, but so much better than 1.0. Like, the Wishfield story, not for me. Like 1 out of 10, I don't know. And this one was like a good 7. Like, I feel like this was a good story. And although I do have many questions unanswered still, there's some things that I know they will tackle later in the future. I also feel like they may have been a little bit rushed to do the story, so it's fine. It's fine. Nothing like deal breaking here, I suppose that's what I mean. I've got a little surprised at how, like I said earlier, it's almost like Titan King, Wilhelm, Muffis were almost dismissed. I know the story was about Akros and Saintess, but still, like, they seem so minor. But I'm guessing they're just foreshadowing the Lord of the Abyss eventually. We are probably gonna be fighting more and more people who are being manipulated by the Abyss. I guess we didn't have a full, like, all-out confirmation that the Lord of the Abyss or the Abyss was the gods that was torturing Muffis, and that's the god who gave them the prophecy stone. But I'm confident to interpret so based on what they said in this quest. So I'm confident, not 100% sure because I didn't plainly state it like that, but I feel like, yeah, they had, you know, their dealings there with the Abyss before even setting off to the Boneyard. So the prophecy stone was definitely like corrupted by the Abyss, like we thought. Maybe that's what the reason, like part of the plan for the Lord of the Abyss to come back. Maybe very excited about that. It's just a shame that they didn't tease the future maps nor the Abyss map. Abyss Smoke that is on the map right now. I really hope that over the next couple updates we get a little bit more of a conclusion here with the characters. Maybe some teasing about Wilhelm, because I guess the way that they said there, they left 2 threads open here, right? For Wilhelm and Ingrid, they were not concluded here, but they left 2 threads open. For Wilhelm, they essentially said that there's something going on with her parents' past that she doesn't know about. And it's kind of like Tanyano being part of the organization against the dark or something like that. I forgot the proper name right now, but you know, like that's like a thread open as well. Like we learn about that. We learn that he has that smoky illusion, almost corrupted sort of like dark women's kind of magic. And we also didn't get an explanation for that, so that will be for the future, I suppose. And with Ingrid is how Maggie, again, we already have all of those clues about Ingrid's soul transfer being successful for some mysterious reason that Blue Eyes refused to tell us. Well, refused to tell Ingrid. So Ingrid doesn't know, which is a problem because now nobody alive knows. We'll have to investigate this somehow in the future. But also interesting what Maggie said, that Ingrid may be a special kind of soul. I thought that that was quite weird. Also really cool that we finally learned that yes, the soul transfers and merges and souls everywhere affect the physical appearance of the body. So now it makes sense that the Titan King is always a woman with red hair, no matter if she's possessing a woman or a man. And you know, the voice is a problem because she had one voice in 2.0 and then another now, but whatever. At least in this patch, her voice was slightly better. It was not the same baby voice that they used on the last, you know, on the last part, like on the first part. So that's a blessing, you know. That's good. She looked a little bit more serious this time, with her, you know, being corrupted, but then regaining her conscience. That part was a little confusing, I feel. Like, sure, we knew that Click was the, you know, the triangle, and we already thought that the triangle had Titan King's soul. I was quite confident about that before, but the whole scene is really strange. I'm guessing the bugs running past. So what I'm guessing that happened in that moment is that Nikki got the necklace with Click little yellow triangle thingy, and she somehow infused that this piece of soul, of Asna's soul, in the arrow and then shoot at Asna, helping her clear her mind and clear the corruption. So I'm interpreting that this is what happened there, but it was so quick and there was no text, dialogue, or voice line that was quite confusing. Like, got a triangle through there and suddenly Asna is well again. And whoa, now Mophis is dead. Like, that was so crazy. So crazy. But, you know, I would have executed that or presented that a little bit different. When we got to the Saintess part, I think everything was really, really good. I'm still very excited for the future of the story. I think it's hard sometimes to fully follow all of the tiny little details when some things that are not super important have a lot of time and some things that are important have little time, like the examples that I just gave now. But overall, I think it was a really good story. I really enjoyed it. Oh, I cried so much for the Saintess. I'm still sad. I'm gonna now try to find out if I missed any lore books, if we can see Effia still, like in the dungeon. Oh, and one last thing that I thought as well that was really interesting, I think that's what made me cry so much about the Saintess, was how, again, we get the repetition, the cycles. This story has really mirrored the Dungeon Island story once again. So Dungeon Island really set the theme for the game overall and all of the loops and everything, because in this story, very similar to Dungeon Island, we have a friend who is all-powerful, the Saintess or Miss Bai, who are getting corrupted and suffered greatly, and you know, because of a god essentially, and at the end we have to fight them but also save them. And overall, like, the story was very similar in some ways, which I really appreciate. I love that they are doing that in this way because it feels intentional and it doesn't feel repetitive because they changed so much about it, but still keeping the core of the cycles, you know, of the story. So very excited. I'm very glad that it cleared up the main confusions, and whatever else other findings I'll add either on this video or on a future video, like Fury video, and I'll try to work on a lore recap and Fury video very soon. As soon as I can, I'll post those videos as well. I hope you enjoyed watching, and please let me know down below what did you think about the story. Thank you so much for watching, and thank you to all of the members and patrons who support the channel and make these videos possible, and see you on the next one.
Ryan Little.
Listen